Okay, I'm going to try to do a video here to see how to make a design board the easy way. This what my easy way, instead of using a glue gun. And this is Susan Sewing Sensations by Shady Susan. Sorry you can't see my face, but I've got the camera pointing down here so you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. Okay, this fabric that I'm using, this beautiful pink I've got, I cut it approximately 16.5 by 19 inches. 16 wide by 19 inches. This board that I've got here, I had to write the number so I can remember. This board is 10 inches wide by 15 inches long. You can do whatever size you want to. I just, this is just what size I did. Now, I cut it a little bit, I guess it's a little bit wider than it is long, and I don't know why. I just put it out here and measured it so that all the edges will fold over for me and all that. But before I get to showing you how I'm going to make the board, or cover the board, I'm going to kind of even it up here a little bit. Then I am going to trim off the edges here a smidget so that I don't have this extra fabric here to worry on. And so if you guys like to have it have the borders on it, you can do that after the fact. I don't do that because I just don't, because these are design boards. I don't take them anywhere. Well, actually, I don't take my knitting, my quilting anywhere. I take my knitting when I go out and about. But I just kind of rough cut these edges a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see because, of course, my camera's over behind me. Or not my camera, well, my camera's in front of me. But my computer screen is behind me, so I can't really see what I'm doing here. But the important thing is that y'all can see what I'm doing. I guess I need to trim this one off a little bit more. See, I'm just like rough cutting it because, you know, this is not going into a quilt show or anything like that, you know. It's just for home use. Oh, I need to trim this one up a little bit more too. Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. And then this side gonna come up over here, okay? Now how we got that done. Okay, now let me leave this wrapped on here. Then I'm going to flip this whole thing over. Then I'm going to roll this back just a smidgen here. And I'm going to get this, I think this is the thicker one I cut out here. Okay, I'm going to get this thicker one here. And I'm going to give him a little cut like right in the middle. I guess I could fold him in half to make sure I'm doing right in the middle. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to lay this guy right here. I'm going to lay this guy right here. Let me fold back my fabric a little bit more. Then I'm going to iron him on here. And then I'm going to let him cool off a little bit. See, this is like a trial and error there. And this is what I'm using. I guess I should have said that also. This is what I'm using. Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. I hope that's right side up for you. This is not the one you want to sew through because it will gum your needle up. It say no sew. Right here, it's saying you can iron it, but no sew. So I bought this extra big package quite a while ago, and then I found out I could use it for this. I bought it for applique, and then I get it and was like, oh, I don't want to use that for applique. Okay, these are cooled off a little bit. And then if I can get the end to come up here, pull this off. You can do it while it's hot. Hopefully some of the glue will stay down there for you like it did for me. But I found out the hard way. That's not the way to go. You know, if there's a mistake can be done, let me do it. Don't y'all do it. Just saying. There's a mistake that can be done. I've done it, believe me, pretty much. Okay, let me check, make sure I got them on the corners here, right? Okay. So lay it down all nice and neat. No fuzz on there. Then I'm going to iron it out. I know, I'm so sorry, everybody. I was going to do this a live video and had a little problem with YouTube last Thursday. I ought to try to go live. I was going to try to do this live, but I didn't know if anybody would see that I was out there on the live. So I figured, why not? Let me do it up this way. You know, just ironing the whole thing so that I get it on, get the fabric on nice and, so it's nice and flat. Yeah, probably should have ironed it ahead of time, but, and this is flannel. I know I told you guys what I used the design board for. I used the cork board. Let me get an extra piece here to show you what I'm using. I'm sorry. I use this cork board that I get at the Dollar Tree for $1 for a big sheet of it. That's what I usually make my design boards out of. You could probably use a piece of cardboard actually if you didn't want to go that route. I'm sure most of us have Amazon packages around. Okay, then I'm going to iron that out really good. Probably didn't have to iron it near as much as I just did, but okay, then I'm going to try to flip it over like that. Got all the pieces there. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, see all these pieces are going to come up over here like that. Okay, now we're going to lay them back down. I'm going to get me one of these strips here. Measure him out. Come across there. Okay, and can go probably right about there. Trying to get him almost to the edge here. Oh, probably ought to cut the end off just a little bit more so I don't have some extras hanging out. Yeah, because you do not want to get this stuff on your iron. There we go. I'm going to iron this guy down over here. Ooh, that got hot. Hot, hot, hot. Whew. So I stick my fingers back on it. Not very smart of me, is it? Goodness gracious. Okay, let me measure this guy out. Oh, here's the wide one. Put him out over here. Yeah, cut an extra wide one. Okay. See, I'm just measuring so that he's pretty close to the edge here. Get him out just a little bit further. And I'm gonna iron him on here. And then this guy is probably cool enough. I can take the paper off here. There we go. Lay him out there. Iron him down. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take this paper off. If I can get him. Sometimes they say to score it or whatever. Let me try that. See if that'll work for me. That don't seem to be working either. There we go. Get that other piece up over here. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Jeepers. There we go. And of course that one to stick to my fingers instead of go in the thing there. Okay, now we're going to flip this side up over here. And I tug him a little bit just to make sure. Oh, I think I moved the camera. I'm so sorry, people. Pull them a little tight. This one a little bit more heat. Okay, let me flip him over, let y'all see. See him coming out real nice and flat there. Isn't that pretty? I love this fabric. That's why I bought it. Not necessarily because I wanted it for a design board, but I went into Joann's and got it. They had them all 40% off. Can you believe that? Or 50, was it 40% off? Yeah, I think it was 40% off. Okay, I see this one. Even though that on the fabric, I'm still going to put a piece all the way across there. Oh, I guess I cut an extra one of these. That's okay. I got a couple more design boards I want to make up here. No, don't use my good scissors. I almost reached for my good gingers. That would make me cry. Make me very sad if I run to my good scissors. Very sad. Okay, flip that guy back over. Put him up here. And I always, because I am so good at making boo-boos, let me tell you, I always measure it back out to make sure I did that right. Let me put it on the right spot. I'm going to iron this guy down here. Let him cool just a hair, because let me tell you, this stuff gets super hot. I do not know why, but it do. This heat and bond. Get very, very hot. Okay, let me let that guy rest there a minute. This guy will probably, yeah, doesn't look like him long enough. I must have cut two. Yeah, I got two extra pieces. Well, this was pretty long piece here. Alright, that guy gonna work right there. Let me iron him down here pretty darn good. Good pressing. I don't know, we went straight from summer to winter here. I mean, straight from winter to summer here. I live in Delaware, if none of y'all's know. Now, let me try scoring it with a pen. Maybe that'll work better than it did with the scissor. Okay, come on up, little guy. Come on up. There you go. Yeah, that worked a little bit better. I just saw the pen sitting there and was like, huh, wonder if that'd work a little better. And it sure did. Score it with the pen, not the scissor. Oh my gosh. Of course you get one that don't want to come up right. There we go. I could see the edge there, but it wouldn't come up. Huh. Stuff sticking to my arm, my hand. Okay, and I bring this up tight. Hold him a little bit. It looks like I'm gonna have to do a little trim job over here on the edge. Iron him down real good. Love this pink fabric. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, then bring this guy up over. Oh, okay. I thought I had the edge up too far. Well, I'm going to get him on my iron, but I'm not. I'm not up too far. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to get this stuff on your iron. You don't want to sew on it. None of that stuff. See, and that was pretty quick, if you ask me. What did it take? About 14 minutes. But of course, I already had all my stuff cut, and it don't take that long to cut your fabric and all that. Y'all know that. So, there we go. And then I was saying I need to do a little trim job over here on the edge here. Just right here, see how I'm sticking out a little bit? Just give him a little trim. And that, people, is a quick and easy way to make a design board. I found that a whole lot better than using that hot glue because I had blisters on my fingers. I think I made like 4 and I used batting. Now, I guess you could use batting on here, but I don't know how it would work doing this. But this flannel worked perfect for me for putting my fabric pieces. Of course, I have a piece of fabric here. See that? It's staying right fast on there. He didn't even try to come up. I'm bouncing him up and down, and look at that. Him staying right fast on there on the flannel. And I do believe that what they use on the design walls is they just use flannel. All these people wanting to spend a lot of money on the flannel. I just buy the cheapest flannel I can find in the store, and this worked perfect for me. As y'all can see, that worked perfect for a design board. Oh, I guess you can't see that. So, okay, everybody, thank you for watching my little video here on the YouTube. And I'm going to chop this off for now. Thank you, and toodles!